Welcome to Roblox Adventures. I'm Winston, and today we are back in Arcane Odyssey. We're going to do a little bit different video today. We're going to talk about the early levels and getting everyone up to speed, blasting through those early levels as quickly as possible. All right, but up first, give me a like, give me a subscribe, leave comments, tell me what you want to see more content over, and we'll jump right into this video. All right, so like I said, this video is going to be all about kind of blasting through those early levels, what to expect, where you should be going. So once we get in the game, we're going to pull up the map and we're going to kind of talk about where you should be going, those early levels. All right, so when you very first start off the game, you're on that little island. Obviously, you talk to the person, and then you're going to head to Red Wake. Red Wake is the very first town that you go to. Be sure that you go by and see the enchanter, go to the forge, upgrade your weapons if that's the direction that you're going. Once you get done with Red Wake, the next location that you're going to want to go to is Frost Mill Island. All right. The story continues there at Frost Mill Island. Okay. You'll meet Iris. There's some story that goes there. Then she asks you to go to the Stepstones. Stepstones is where you continue on with her. You get into your very first flying ship. So you have sea ships and you have airships. And this is kind of that the ability to kind of look at the islands that are in the air. Just be sure you don't fall out of the air. All right. So once you're kind of done with the Stepstone, you will need to go to the area that I'm currently at. And I would honestly and truly say that you need to make sure that you level up, either do repeating quests there at the Stepstones, fight the little wizard that's on this little island here and get to 75, or go back to Frost Mill and make sure that you're high enough level, maybe even level up to 75 there before you move on. That's what I would recommend. My second character that I just created, I'm going to level up to 75 on Frost Mill Island before I even go to the Stepstones. The one thing that I'm finding that's really kind of frustrating about this game is that once you kind of move on to the next location, you can't respawn back. All right. So then the story takes, after you finish that Stepstone, it takes you to the Sailor's Lodge. And then you have to be level 75 to continue on the story from there, which I believe takes you to Fort Talus. From what the quest dialogue talks about, that's where I'm pretty sure that you have to end up going. But once again, I'm kind of stuck here at Sailor's Lodge, and there's not any repeatable quests there. So I have to go back to that Frost Mill Island and do quests over and over. It's just easier to kill the 3 bandits in the ice cave versus me personally taking out the mage and the Stepstones, just because you have to climb all the way up and you have to get on your airship and go back and forth. It's just a little more difficult. And this is all about speed. It's all about getting as quickly as you can, get you onto the next story. And I'm figuring by the time that you're level 75, you'll have enough powers or abilities or whatever that you're using on your character to fight and defeat whatever is at that next level. So yeah, once again, kind of as you're starting, this is a starter island, and you're definitely going to want to get off this island as quickly as possible. And then that takes you to Red Wake. Definitely be sure, though, that you pick up some food from this island. I think there's limes. There's definitely some coconuts, food crates. Pick up everything that you possibly can, just to make sure that you don't go hungry while you're finishing the quest at Red Wake. And then everyone knows, or if you don't know, now you know, that at Red Wake, when you very first get there to start the story quest, you talk to the guy that's kind of hiding underneath the ramp. Talk to him, and you have to defeat some pirates that are in the town. Once you defeat them, you'll end up going to the tavern, continue the story on with the dialogue there. Then you end up going and talking to the mayor or whoever it is that runs the town. You have to do 4 different quests in town. So I recommend going and finding the jewelry, do the cooking quest because it's easy. It's right there next to you. And then I typically do fishing 2 times because that's a repeatable quest. You can fish over and over and over. Once that's done, you should be high enough level to where you can do the repeatable bandit quest. So pick that quest up, go over it, take out the bandits, come back to town, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And yes, in one of my videos, I said that if you're able to, you should be able to go to the island, defeat it, reset your character, pick up the quest again, and then do it. That's the easiest method that I've found. So if that's what you want to do, or you can roll back and forth. But if you reset your character, it puts you back in the town, and you're able to pick it up, roll over there, and take out the bandits. The last time I did it on my main character, I was level 20. So I did that until I was level 20, and then I went over to the hermit / samurai guy, whatever it looks like. He does the poison, and I had no problem defeating him. So you can probably do it around level 10, but once again, just, it's all about going as quickly as you can. You might as well do those quests and level up as much as you can before you move on to the next location. So maybe around level 20, go over there, defeat the guy, and then go over to the ice village. Once there, the experience increases, obviously. So what you'll want to do to level up, you can do the fishing quest there. It's repeatable. Or you can pick right next to, as you cross kind of a bridge, there should be a guy standing there offering a quest. And it's all about, you have to take out 3 bandits, pirates, whatever, that are inside the frost cave. Do that and repeat that, honestly, until you're about level 75. Like I said, you can move on from there earlier, but it's really up to you. There's a boss that you have to take out. Luckily enough, the very first time I did it, I had some people show up just at the right time. I got an invite, and the 3 of us were able to defeat the boss on the floating island. If you're high enough level, you're not going to have any problem defeating it solo. Once again, it's going to take you leveling up to get it. So just be prepared, is what I'm saying. Just be prepared. Then, once you're ready to leave, then you go to the steps and you can fight that mage. But I'm telling you, I think you get, for each time you repeat it at the level that I was at, it was like you get 500 experience points. And then, unfortunately, it was like 400 or 450 for defeating the pirates in the ice cave. So I was like, it makes more sense to go back to there and level there. Once again, that's just my opinion. If someone knows of a better way of doing it, let me know down in the comments. I'll definitely try it, make a video of it. But I think that's it for now. Definitely, like I showed you on my main character, you have to be 75 to be able to go to the next place after that. And there's absolutely no leveling quests there. There's no repeatable. There are some quests there, but there's no repeatable quests that I've found. And I've actually seen other people in chat asking where are the quests, where are you supposed to level at. So once again, if you make it to that area and you have to go back to the ice or to the steps or wherever, just know that when you log out, you're going to be back at that place, and you're going to have to sail past pirates and everything else and worry about your ship being sunk. It's a pain. So that's why I'm telling you, please level up before you move on, just to be prepared. Because that's where I'm at with my main. I'm having to constantly go back and level up. So it's partly the reason why I'm really starting this new character also, is to make sure that I'm level 75 before I even get to that. All right, so that's it for this video. Once again, I'm Winston, and we'll see you next time.